Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Bobby and you're watching Mind Island Design. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can turn a screen capture like this into a 3D screen effect in Premiere Pro. Here is my screen capture in Premiere Pro. Now to begin, I'm going to go down to my effects and search for Basic 3D, which is under Video Effects, Perspective, and then you can drag Basic 3D over to your video track. Now under the Basic 3D settings, the swivel option lets you rotate your artwork left and right, and the tilt option lets you rotate your artwork up and down, and then the distance to image lets you manipulate the Z-axis, so it's kind of like zooming in and out, but it's a little different than scaling. Now by adjusting our position, scale, and basic 3D settings, we can achieve our desired starting frame position. Another effect you can add is lens distortion, which you can find under Video Effects, Distortion, and then just drag lens distortion over to your video track. And the setting we want to pay attention here is the curvature option. This will just add some curve to your monitor and will enhance the 3D effect. Let's finally add some motion by enabling our keyframes next to the position, scale, swivel, tilt, and the curvature if you want to change the curvature over time. I'm going to work backwards by playing my timeline and then just selecting an endpoint where I want my keyframes to end this way. So now, once I'm happy with the endpoint, I'll add a keyframe by selecting these little points here to add keyframes. I'll adjust the start and end keyframes until I'm happy with the overall motion. Once you're happy with the motion of your 3D screen effect, then you can make a subsequence by right-clicking and then just go into subsequence, and then you can drag that onto your timeline. And this will allow us to add more effects, and one in particular I will be showing you. In your video effects panel, you want to find Gaussian blur, which is under Video Effects, Blur and Sharpen, and then you can just drag that over to your video track. Let's increase the blurriness, and this is going to be the camera blur. Once you're happy with the blur amount, we can add a clipping mask by selecting the elliptical shape and then just drag that over where you want the user's attention to focus to, and then we can adjust the size of that as we please. Let's just invert that so the blurriness is on the outside and the sharpness is within the shape, and then we can also adjust our mask expansion and feathering and opacity until we're happy with the effect. Now the final step is to add some motion to our clipping mask, and you can do that by enabling the stopwatch next to mask path, and then all you have to do is choose the beginning and end points, and then the motion will happen automatically. Another tip to improve this effect even further is to select all of your keyframes, right-click, and then under your temporal interpolation settings, you can play around with the Bezier or the easy in, easy out features for some smoother motion between your keyframes. That is how you can easily create a 3D screen effect in Premiere Pro. I hope this tutorial helped. If it did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to not miss any more helpful tips like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.